Take up your weapon and salute.
Hey everyone, Heavy Metal here, and welcome back to another Gorn video. Now I was originally gonna do another CD video, but it turns out that that thing wasn't uploading, so it's like, you know what, I should do more of the same. So yeah, welcome back to another Gorn video. And you may notice that the controller, the other hand decided to like take off by its own. Yeah, I was like, now today I wanted to do a little bit of something a little bit different, like show you guys the side weapons that you earn from the campaign, well, the quest campaign, and what are they for, and what does it do. Now the thing you see here is the Iron Fist. I was like, maybe they got the Iron Fist from the movie as well, Man with the Iron Fist as well. I was like, maybe they did that. Maybe they did that from. They got it from. But I was like, maybe they did it from something else. But yeah, you notice that the other hand took off to do. Oh, it's right there. See right there that it always takes off by its own. And it's still usable. It's just that I don't have it right here. It doesn't have it. So the Iron Fist, like right here, is weighing tons of steel. So that's why, like, when you have high damage, and that's why it does so much damage. That's why, yeah, it does so much damage to the thing. And it like explodes them and like kills them instantly, and they just fly everywhere. And when you have far away hands that it wants to take off by its own, that's why it's a problem. Now, but yeah, basically it replaces your hand to make it look like this. I wish I could have it now, and that's why it flies them everywhere. Now let's go to another one. I mean, you can't grab anything like that because that's why it looks like this. That's why it looks like this. Alright, so the next one that we're gonna do, hope it comes back to hand, because I don't like. Alright, there it goes. Okay, so see, it just does that by itself. Okay, so next is the Wolverine claws. I mean, now I talked about this in the past. Why? Alright, so we're just gonna do standard because it makes it a lot easier, guys. So you can see a lot better. Okay, so
take up your weapon and salute.
Okay, so you see here that the Wolverine claws, like that, kind of look like this. It's kind of like represent Wolverine. Okay, there it goes. But it kind of looks like what represent Wolverine, of course. But Wolverine's his bone claws are made from bones, from like a scene from X-Men Origins Wolverine. I mean, I like the Wolverine played by Hugh Jackman, because that was like my favorite one. Oh, he has a bow and arrow. I mean, now you will have the claws, but you won't have the powers like he has from the movies as well. Like, you won't have the powers like he has, but you'll still have the claws, but it's just that you won't have his powers as well. Man, the thing too is that you don't actually see him cutting off people's parts. You only see that one part from X-Men: The Last Stand. But you don't actually see him ripping off people's parts, heads, or hearts as well. We only see him one time doing that as well, but we only saw him do that once. So yeah, since I really like these ones, but But the weird thing I don't like about it is just that it comes out of his hands. Like these ones right here, this just comes from like just custom made as well. These are actually my favorite part of the weapon. Yeah, these are from my favorite part of the weapon, as you see here. Now, the way to unlock these weapons, like I said, it was by completing the main quests of the game. It was by completing the quest of the game. Yeah. So, another way you could do this is, of course, besides, you can, if you're doing it on PlayStation, you can hold the trigger buttons on your controller. Or another thing too is that you can hold the, I think it's triangle. I'm not sure. Let me see. Oh, square. Well, triangle is for the fingers. It's for the fingers, but square is for the it's for to make it hold it a lot longer. Now we talked about Wolverine claws. Let's go back and show you another weapon that we can use. I'm gonna show you another weapon that we can use. Okay, so another weapon. Well, it's kind of not a weapon, but this is a grappling hook. Wait, this is just. I will show you guys to do that later. Now we're not gonna show this one because it's the pull and grab thing, and it has to be from that as well. But now I'm gonna explain to you guys what this is. Now this right here can make you fly a little bit, but it only works if you do it on pull and grab for on PlayStation or HTC Vive or anything like that. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys what this does. Now the Oculus Rift, it kind of has the same features, but there's majorly changes difference. Okay, so
take up your weapon and salute.
As you see here, it's same thing. I think it's triangle. Triangle helps you hold it. Let me just show you. But only if you grab weapons, it won't have the thing on there. So that's why the hooks are for. And you grab it and you can cut off the dude's parts, or if you want to, you can pull and like you can rip somebody's parts off, or you can grab somebody's weapons too. Well, kind of like sort of their weapons. But you can. I just want to say that I forgot to say it in the intro. I don't own any of the music or any of the labs. The rights goes to the respective owners. I forgot to say. But yeah, basically, it's kind of like helpful too. But other times it might not be helpful as well. It's because basically it won't grab like it will help you. You will, but it just won't. Well, it can kind of be helpful, but it just grabs random things rather than just grabbing the. Okay, so. But yeah, basically it's really good. It's just that it's just really helpful. It's just that it doesn't like have the feet. It just doesn't have the can help you grab some things as well. Okay, so after. Oh, that's what it can be helpful too. It's just that it just grabs everywhere. Okay, enough of that. Let's go to the next weapon. I know you have to see me going out into the game, out of the match, and some other stuff as well. Okay, so the next one, besides that, of course, we have these ones as well. Whoa. And those are the throwing knives. I'm gonna show you guys what they look like. I know you have to see me X out of the map and rejoin the map as well, but I'm doing that so you can see what the weapons are.
Take up your weapon and salute.
Okay, so the weapons, these little knives right here, so are like for stabbing. Let me show you guys. So, okay, so what was that? I don't know. But yeah, basically, they're like a pulling knives type. So you can, but if you have like high damage, you can like do like you saw earlier. So you can saw earlier, like just stabbing them, and this is why you right here you can see have a bunch of different ones as well. But the reason why I'm doing this video is just to explain you guys what to get weapons from after completing all the quests, like I said. So you know what to different them as well. And you may notice that there's actually that you can actually get blood from them as well. Like as well, but and it also drip as well. And you may notice that there's actually a weird glitch inside of the game that when you kill them, they explode, their body parts fall over as well. Their body parts fly everywhere as well. So and then basically after you notice that there's actually a white thing on there. So so that, I mean, that's a tape. So I don't know what to really explain, but yeah, basically that's what it is. Of course, that's what it has. Like I said, if you want to get these weapons, you have to complete all the quests from the campaign. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this one. So let's go on to the next one. I know you have to see me. And you may notice if you did complete the game and you got all the weapons, you may notice that there's one right here that's missing. They were originated gonna be another weapon, but it turns out that didn't happen. So next one is, of course, I don't know what. Hold on. Yeah, so alright, so another weapon that is that right there. Let me show you what it looks like, of course. And you may notice that you don't have to use and this one is like kind of look like this.
Weapon and salute.
Okay, I don't know why it's looked like that, but okay, so you notice that you can actually have bow and arrows on your wristband as well. It's kind of look like this, of course, but I think the way to shoot it is by you have to hold square on it. Hold square. Sometimes if it doesn't shoot, you have to like full it crank completely so it can shoot as well. You can make it shoot as well. And it will destroy the armor. Oh, this is why I represent about not like. And now I just died. So you know what to do. So you know what that is for. So yeah, basically that's what it is. I showed you a little bit of this, so I'm sorry, but I can't. Next, the last weapon of the game that you might have to be able to unlock by defeating the crab boss, and that is, of course, the crab what's it called? Crab hands. I'll show you guys what they look like. I'll show you guys what they look like, of course. Now this is what they look like. I can feel the vibration of my thing as well. I'll let me put my headphones as well so you guys can hear. You can, that's why it's represent crab hands, so you can grab the enemy's weapons, and so you can grab anybody of their body parts. You can throw them, you can grab them as well. So that's really pretty helpful as well. But the problem is that you only grab like only amounts of their chunk as well. But I'm sorry I'm showing you guys my but you can also kill them by just like, hold on, sorry. You can also kill them by also doing that as well. But the only problem is that you can do a little bit of grabbing as well. Like I'm trying to show you guys. You can do a little bit of the grabbing. So, sorry, I was just checking on something. It's my cats, so basically that's what it is. But yeah, you can also like I said, just try to grab a little bit of weapons. It's kind of like this, but it's not a very good grabber. I mean, it's kind of go for the big dudes too. Is that you can grab the you can also grab the big dudes too. Like, yeah, but yeah, basically you can rip their heads off as well. I mean, I'll go back to the but the only thing that you can do when you leave the game is just that you can be able to grab it. It's just that you won't be able to pull it down fully. You have to get killed by somebody to actually go back to the thing as well. You have to go. So yeah, basically, you can't do any of the features that you can do. You only have to move, and you can only move, and so basically that's the only thing you can. So that's really much. Yeah, basically that's all the weapons I could explain of. Now I need to get killed and go back to the main. Go get killed and get back to the main opening. Alright, so let's go back. I don't know why. Sometimes it's a little bit laggy. I mean, if you bought the game, if you have the game that's been used, I mean, it'll probably be a little bit laggy. Alright, so let's go back. Alright. Okay, so let's get back. Alright, so alright, so that's pretty much all the weapons I can explain up, but somehow this is not a weapon, it just helps you to fly a bit. And that's why it has like that. I'm just turning out for Royal Rumble. But yeah, basically it only has sort of flight mode, but somehow that's pretty much all the weapons that's called Kessis. And how somehow you may notice that this one right here that is a missing weapon. Somehow that's the only. Somehow I think they originated gonna put a last Kessis in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's why they just left it with 7. For Wolverine's claws, let's go back to the Wolverine claws. Like I said, I don't really like. I like how they're made from metal, like kind of look like this, rather than coming out of his hands. I mean, you could still grab weapons and use it. It's just that it's just a better optional step, just by using this. I mean, it's hard to do it for the little bodies as well. Hold on, let me go back to my regular size as well. Let me go back to my regular size. So giant. Let me go back to my regular size. God mode, no. Let's go back to my regular size. Giant mode. But we're gonna like change it up a bit. I mean, I'm still gonna do the damage and all that stuff. The gravity, you know. I mean, I don't know why it's doing that like that. Alright, so that's just gonna be the way it is, of course. I mean, if you do the customization on this side of it, you won't be able to do your thing as well. Okay, so we're back in our regular size. We're back in our regular size as well. I mean, it's much easier to do that as well, but... So, I think I took out the weapons as well. Yeah, I took out... Alright, there's one. Sometimes you might do the, Alright, I don't know why that's that. I just took out his heart through his hand. I mean, through his arm as well. I mean, like I said, you can use the Wolverine claws with the weapon as well. Somehow, if you're in a small area, like in my... Well, I'm in a different room rather than... You can also use this too as, You can use this, I mean, I don't remember taking out the armor for the, so, as well as that, so... I mean, I don't know, but yeah, basically, yeah, I just really like using the Wolverine claws. Somehow, if you are done using the weapons, like the random weapons that they give you, or if they steal them from the enemies as well, you can also break the weapons too. I mean, the armor too, not the weapons. You can break their armor as well, but if you have like the high damage, I don't know if the Wolverine ever uses a bow. Well, so that's really. And you may notice right there is that when you kill somebody, their limbs stay attached to each other. I think that's a major glitch in the system that they have. I think that they haven't been able to upgrade it for a while, so they haven't able to upgrade it for a while, so you can also break the armor too from there. So if you break the armor too much, your game might be able to cause the crash as well. Your armor might be able to, you might be able to cause a crash in the game as well. I mean, it's kind of hard for doing the big dudes. It's just that, yeah, it might be harder to do that as well. I mean, I really like this this weapon as well. Yeah, it would have been weird to see Wolverine rip out somebody's hearts, with his own claws. Yeah, it would have been weird seeing Wolverine ripping out somebody's hearts. But yeah, basically that would have been weird. See, I don't know why they haven't been able to upgrade the game for a while since. I mean, yeah, I don't know why they haven't been able to update the game. I mean, the game's kind of old, basically. I don't know how many years it's been released. Oh, of course, that's pretty much. I was about to die, and then when you rip their hearts out, it's just that sometimes they might be able to bleed from their chest, or like this one right here. And sometimes it won't work. It's just that, yeah, sometimes it won't work. But yeah, basically, yeah, sometimes it won't work. But anyway, guys, so that's all I got you for today's topic. If you like this sort of content, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. And some of you wondering, how do you actually beat the boss? It's just simple. You just stay in one corner, and when the floating heads come up, just hit them on the side of the guy's thing, and then basically just do that a couple times. I'll make a video and show you guys how you can do that as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But anyway, guys, so that's all you for today's topic. If you like this sort of content, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, guys, bye.